just on the cliff, and then we just jump.
We'll sled
pack.
for like...
Dude, oh my god, that movie.
I don't know. If someone
stopped.
sucked a dick in that movie, it would have been more entertaining.
Yeah, no. Wait, what? Hey, yo, that's us. No, listen. We didn't have slaves.
Are you sure about that? If you want to rethink that.
Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the Take of the Day podcast with your host, Ryan.
Alex.
And Josh.
Second on recording with video. This is pretty cool. I didn't look at actually how we did with the first one.
I'm told you were very white.
Yeah, almost angelic-like.
I know this is shocking to you.
You know, I've been told it before. It's honestly a trademark at this point.
Yeah, it really is.
So, I don't care. Oh my god.
I didn't realize I hadn't opened it.
I'm surprised it was that loud and caught.
Yeah. You water drinking bitch.
How dare
Good
you,
for you.
Josh. Jeez, do you not
Gotta stay
have
hydrated.
any fucking respect for
Dude.
this format?
The last couple of weeks I've been drinking nothing but water. My was it liver or something? I don't know. Whatever it's like. It's thanking me. Kidneys, liver, I don't know.
Kidneys?
Something in the body.
I think kidneys.
Kidneys? Yeah.
Okay.
Something about stones or something.
How they roll or gather moss?
Anyway.
I hope not. I hope not these ones that we're talking about. God, that'd be ugh.
Yeah.
Oh God.
So how's everyone been?
I've
Decent.
been kidney stone free, so that's good.
Kidney Stone 3 since 03.
Is that the sequel to the Marine 7?
Marine 2.
3.
Electric Boogaloo. I wish... no, I don't want to make a joke. It's not good, so I know... Okay.
When has that ever stopped you before?
I'm trying to, new year, new me. I'm trying to be better with jokes. Jokes that actually mean something.
So they offend more.
Yeah. So that way there's just like an uppercut to the...
The real shock value.
Yeah.
I gotta put your back into it. Got you.
Yeah, just I can't wait for us to have like a soundboard.
Someday.
I want to snipe with some like bleeps. I want to imply.
Yeah, that means less editing for me
I
to
want you to
throw it
know,
in.
I'm going to have my own soundboard. It is going to be a singular button of just revolving noises.
What?
I'm just going to hit the button, something's going to play. I hit the button, a different something.
Oh, so it's just
will play.
random shit.
Yes. It's going to be
That
a
sounds
fucking
awful. That
roulette
sounds like,
wheel, and I'm going to be relentless with it.
I think you should have like a thing of 5 sounds, and
Like
then
a coward?
you pick
Never.
it for the night,
Yeah.
and then that's
This
your
is
sound
the
for the night,
sound.
and then you have to we all have to use it in some kind of way. I think
Ah,
that'd be
But
very
Ryan,
fun.
you're
fun.
missing the obvious audience interaction. I would not pick the 5 noises.
Yeah. Once we start streaming on Twitch,
Yeah. I mean,
that would be fun.
we'll see. It's definitely doable now that I'm using my actual camera and not my phone to
Yeah.
record.
I suppose that would make it slightly easier.
Yes.
Yeah. Well, so I'm back to work. That's cool. I guess.
Congratulations, you bum.
Dude, okay. It was pretty much the equivalent of everyone else taking their time off when I had to be an essential worker
Yeah.
in 2020. So, eat my ass. Douche. I wanted some time
No.
off. And now I have, like, dude, I'm going to be living to this paycheck. Like, I have nothing left. I've drained my account dry. And so now I'm a normie. I had money. And then I lost it all on gambling. No, I just
This
spent.
podcast not brought to you by fucking...
This is my, what is it? I don't know. I don't know any gambling stuff. I really don't gamble. Anyway, but it's nice. Works cool.
like DraftKings or anything like that?
Oh, that's what I was
Sports
going to say.
betting.
Yeah, like MGM or some bullshit like that.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, works cool. Coming back to, can I even say, did I say it before?
I'm almost positive you mentioned before.
Well, I'm at the depot
Yeah.
of home. And I'm in
You didn't want to switch team, just go over to Lowe's,
No.
see the other side
I
of...
will never go over there. Ever.
What, you didn't want to see how green their grass was?
It's not greener on the other side. Trust me. I feel like I heard the company was failing, and they shut down a bunch of places.
They did.
Mm-hmm.
Which
Yeah.
is why there isn't one near us anymore.
Yeah, Fuck them. They lost. We won.
But
Anyway.
how's Menards in this lineup?
But ours is okay. They're second. Up 3.
I'm
Anyway,
not gonna
so-
lie, I feel depressed as hell going into Menards.
I feel like
Dude,
you've talked about
It
this
feels
before.
so much more soulless than.
Yeah.
I don't know, dude. They have some catchy jingles.
Dude, you step into it, it feels like a warehouse that's been slightly abandoned.
Yeah.
I mean, it kind
Good.
of
I don't
is.
want to talk to people. I just want to get my shit and get out of there.
Yeah.
But my shit's always like way at the back. Or
Uh,
I'm
what
with my grandfather who doesn't know what he's actually going
Yeah.
in for, so we kind
That's
of
always the
circle
worst.
for a bit.
What I don't like is that they have a separate place for lumber, like it's a lumber, like a lumber yard, and you just go out to the back, and it's like a whole separate warehouse where you have to go in there and fucking get it yourself. And
So you're saying you get the good wood in the back.
yeah,
Just want to make sure I understood the business model.
yeah. Anyway, so I'm in flooring now. It's cool going back though. Everyone knows me or likes me.
Would you say
Eh.
you have a better foundation now?
Yeah. Stop making stupid
They're not
COVID
gonna
movies.
stop. People can see me staring at you waiting for the response now, and that brings me joy.
Yeah. Anyway, so it's nice being like known without even knowing people. I didn't really know people when I was there back in 2021. It's been so long.
You mean the summer? Well, I guess spring.
The early of last year. I don't know. Having everyone notice me is pretty cool. I mean, and being known without knowing people, I feel like a celebrity there, which is nice.
Do you strut through the aisles and they go, and conversation stops?
Yes.
Excellent.
They're like,
You've
wow,
made it.
the Ryan Baker.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, who are you?
I can't believe
And they're like, sir, I'm sorry to even grace your really like to even talk to you. Like,
I imagine the fan service must be amazing. You just kind of look at people and they go, hey, where's like paint? And you're like, I have no time for autographs.
I'm like the
and you
Fonz.
keep walking on.
I'm like the Fonz. I hit it, and then like the thing that they need just flies down, and it just into
injures
their
someone.
cart.
And then it's someone else's lawsuit.
Yeah,
Yeah, there's an avalanche of shit coming down.
yeah,
Oh
yeah.
my god.
It's just
I like
racket
the power move of
instability.
like the fucking one paint can of their exact like wall comes flying down, but like several others like fall back on the other side of the shelf.
Yeah, that's fair. He who giveth taketh away.
Equivalent exchange.
Yeah, a soul for a soul. Anyway, other than that, nothing.
You excited about the hours, buddy? Waking
getting some
up at the
decent hours.
ass crack of dawn?
No. I don't like being up at like I had to go in at 6, which is opening, which I don't mind. I don't mind the hours because it's like 6 to 12 or 6
You
to
guys
2.
open at 6 in the morning?
Yeah,
I
yeah.
didn't know that.
Well, you
Yeah.
figure there's also the case of you usually want to like make sure the store's like put together
Yeah.
before you let
I-
the public see
I can
it.
understand that, but for them to be just
Open,
open, to
yeah.
public at 6 seems. Well, never mind. Because
I
there's
was
been
gonna say,
times.
what kind of projects do you think people are coming in there for?
I will say there have been
Contractor
times
coming in
where-
like with
And this is
lumber
why
coffee.
we are the #1 fucking home improvement store.
There's been times where I've come into work when I open and there's fuckers sitting in the parking lot at like 7:30, 7:45.
Yeah,
Like,
because they have shit to do. I'm sorry that you're
yes, but
hippie ass
sometimes it's even
building.
on like a Saturday or Sunday, and it's like, do you have nothing better to do?
Sundays we open 8 to 8.
See, that makes more sense to me.
Yeah,
Yeah,
because
you
it's a
gotta be
fucking
there
a
for the
weekend, and no one
church
wants
crew.
to like. No one actually does work on weekends.
Yeah, it's the
I
second.
Well,
wish.
besides people that actually do home improvement.
Yeah.
But no, the first week sucked. I couldn't really get any sleep because I was like, man, am I gonna be up in time? Because I'm not used to staying up, or I mean, being up so early.
Yeah.
Staying up, till 2, 3 in the morning. That's no problem.
Cakewalk.
Yeah, cakewalk, fucking easy, but not anymore. Now it's being an adult. I don't know.
You have a bedtime now.
I do, and
I feel like a proper adult.
man, we're
it's-
actually closing in on that bedtime. Huh?
It's hilarious to me when
Ryan's looking outside.
I-
Oh, getting pretty dark out there.
I tell people, I'm like, yeah, I go to bed around like 11:30 midnight, and people are like, I can't do that. I have to. I'm in bed like 10:30. I'm like, that's just so fucking early.
See, the protests are beginning already.
Yeah. Well,
How has your week been, Alex?
weeks.
I need to fix my sleep schedule. No.
Yeah, I do too.
No, my week was okay.
Bless you. Bless you.
Hold on.
Might give you a scanner.
You good?
But I'm so sore. I forgot to say I'm working out now, and I have a gym buddy, and now like,
Yeah, because I'm dragging the department.
I mean, you have to. Oh my God, there's tile that I have to deal with, and I didn't mean to interrupt, but it's real quick. It's you can either buy it in packs or solo, and when someone fucking ribs open all these packages, you have to reband them. So I just did chest on Sunday, and then chest and back, and then buys and tries on Monday. So I was already sore, and then coming in yesterday, these tiles weigh a lot, and then when you band them together like 8 or whatever, it's like it's a good 50-60 pounds, and then they're so fragile, so you have to be careful. My arms are sore. I mean, it would be no problem if I was just like not fatigued, but I'm so fatigued.
So what I'm hearing is, at your day job, you can do your buys and tries. At the gym, you probably want to work out more on legs.
Yeah, I need to get those glutes working.
Make the cake. I believe in you, buddy.
Yeah. When you boys
Remember to use the
thick.
right amount of salt.
Yeah.
Oh god.
Our producer Emma in the corner.
Producer.
I'm getting stage direction. I don't know about you guys.
Um,
That's what like up yours from like off camera means, right? That's stage direction.
yeah,
That's a clean way to say it.
but yeah,
Yeah.
I'm just sore. That's all.
I hope you feel better, buddy.
I will.
I feel like I'll get used to it.
Yeah. Once you work out for a couple weeks.
It's alright. It's supposed to snow tomorrow. You can just go like lay on a bank and let the chill consume your flesh. That'll make you feel better.
Or I could just get one of those massage guns.
I'm sorry, massage what?
Guns?
Oh,
What'd you
I
think
heard
I said?
skins somehow.
Those massage skins.
It
You put
weirded
it
me
on.
the fuck out. That is very small text to read from here, and I am very blind.
Emma is typing shit on her phone. I'm sorry.
Thank you.
You look like an aroused goose.
Okay, is that what that said, aroused?
Yes.
Okay.
That is proper stage direction, as quoted by me earlier today.
Okay.
That is a statement I made in my own brain, and it was relevant and accurate.
Anyway, getting back on track. So, what's up, Josh? Oh, were you done, Alex?
He never really started.
Yeah, I think it was great. I need to sleep. That was my week. No, it was decent. Had an okay weekend. Watched Super Bowl with my dad. It's the first time I like watched the Super Bowl proper in like years and years.
Yeah.
I got invested in a sport. Yeah.
Yeah. I feel like it's a little easier for me to get into, like, invested when there's people I want to hang out with watching it. The last couple games leading up to the Super Bowl were kind of insane.
Yeah.
Like, they were very back and forth. And they keep scoring these things called touchdowns, whatever that is.
No, I saw them kick the ball a couple of times.
I
And
know.
that seemed neat.
Yeah. Dude, I was talking to my friend, and, like, when there was a game that was, like, tied up, and it was, like, the last guy, like, the amount of pressure of this guy who's going to kick the ball.
Kicker?
Yeah, on the kicker.
Yeah.
And I'm like, man, if he makes it, he's going to get so much puss. Like, he's just going to score. He's going to score more than one way tonight. And he did. I mean, he scored. I don't know if he scored, but
Yeah.
good for him. The one job you would... what if you fucked up?
Your one job, and if you don't do it right,
Your one
you
job.
fuck your whole team.
That is very funny to me. Like, you only have one job and people fuck that up.
Dude, yeah.
Do you think he has to practice kicking with like both legs to keep like the muscles balanced? Or
No.
do you think like one is like
One's
One
jacked
is-
and he
you've
has
got
a
like the
huge
ice
ass
cream
muscle.
scooper like claw kind of?
And then the other, it's like Quagmire when he
With his
has the,
arm.
like when he figures
finds
out
out.
internet
Yeah.
porn.
I'm just thinking if that gentleman's got to get laid, that might be a bit awkward if he keeps like veering to the left or whatever because one hip has way more behind
Well,
it than the other.
You're leaning into the kick.
You know,
Or
like when you're
leaning
rowing
against-
a boat and one arm is stronger, you just kind of circle.
Well, I mean, I assume you like
Control.
tone down the power of the one arm.
Assumedly. but that's got to take some mental discipline in the moment.
Well, that's why he's a professional athlete.
That's what they truly teach you at training camp.
Listen, you only got one leg. One good leg for every guy, okay?
Oh my god.
Yeah. So,
I'm sure this is what everyone came to this podcast for.
yeah, this is why you guys keep coming back.
Indeed. This is what happens when I try to talk about sports.
Yeah.
Oh, no. That was fun. Then Monday was decent-ish. What did I do Monday?
Apparently nothing
Of
remarkable.
all the things I've lost, I missed my mind the most.
Where is my mind?
No. Generally, just kind of going through the motions. Decent. Still getting up to speed with my new boss at work.
Yeah.
It's nice to have fucking guidance again.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's probably really nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Someone's going into the meeting and going, hey, IT doesn't have shit right now.
Yeah.
So now it's not just a case of people
Help.
yelling at
Help.
me, we
Help
need
me.
4 laptops. It's like, cool, you guys broke 2 and we've had 3 new employees. Sure, I'll get right on procuring 2 new laptops. Sorry, let me
Somehow.
conjure them. They've managed.
That's
But thankfully now that someone else gets to take those meetings, it has been much nicer on me.
That's awesome. That's good. I'm glad that they finally hired someone. It's only been like 3 months or something,
Something
like that.
like that,
Yeah.
Yeah.
3,
Yeah.
4 months.
It's neat. And it's exciting because I now have a direct superior who sees what I do and goes, what do you mean you're not a proper employee? We need to fix that because if you leave...
Yeah,
place
and
is
if they have
fucked.
any internships opening up.
Really? A job for a tech person in this economy? No. I don't know. I'm kind of liking where I'm at, and it would be nice to actually get proper
Security.
and stuff.
Honestly,
I'm
proper-
turning 26 in a couple months. Insurance would be kick ass.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For sure.
My God, I keep whenever we hear our age, I feel like, oh my God, we are just time is not stopping.
Yeah.
Time is just keeps going.
Right?
That's-
I watched Moulin Rouge the other day. It's got fucking Ian McGregor and what's her name? Nicole Kidman. Thank you.
Nicole Kidman.
I'm like, I know these people. This movie can't be that old. Oh yeah, only 2001.
Oh my God.
21 years ago.
Yikes.
Yeah, I was I'll talk about it when we get to movies. I forgot I had a good one. Go on.
Oh yeah,
Josh?
that was basically my week.
Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you out. All right, get out of here.
Yeah, fuck my week apparently. Ryan was supposed to move on
I'm
through.
sorry, I keep
Josh,
thinking you're
buddy,
done.
what you got over there? We gotta know now.
My week's been fine. Work has just been slow because of winter and whatever, which is a curse and blessing, but it'll pick up soon. I went to the Red Wings game this past weekend, so that was fun.
Did
Yeah?
you see the fist fight?
Was there a fist fight?
No, but someone got their nose sliced by their visor.
Oh.
Yeah. It was pretty I look down and I see him on the floor and there's blood. I'm like, oh, that's not good. And he picked his head up and there was more blood. I'm like, oh shit, that's really not good.
Hockey players are fucking tanks.
Dude, they are. Well, some of them are. Some of them are fucking twigs and get pushed around like
Yeah. But I mean,
Rocks.
I feel like for all of them, for all sports, they are up there with taking big hits. and
Oh, for
stuff.
sure. Yeah. So that was cool. It was like a Christmas present to my mom, I think, technically, and it was also a rescheduled game that was supposed to happen later this month.
Who'd they play?
It was Philadelphia Flyers, and I didn't know we were sitting. And so when we got there, we're going up to the very top. I'm like, okay. And we were actually sitting. It was at the very top where the organ player is.
Ooh.
So I was like, oh, this is gonna suck. And then we get to our spots, and I'm looking down. I'm like, it's actually not terrible seats. I wish that we were the level below, kind of, but it was still decent. We could still see the whole ice and everything.
Right.
So that was kind of nice. It was they won, so that's a good thing. I can't think the last time I went to a Wings game where they won.
congrats. You've broken your curse upon them. Good work.
Yeah. So that's
I thought the Wings were doing all right this year.
they're doing much better than they have been. They're still not at like the top of their.
I heard it, like they're still rebuilding.
Oh, they are. I mean, and they're getting closer to having a decent team.
Isn't their GM like really good? He used to play for them.
GM or manager
The manager. Or whatever.
I can't remember.
He used to play for them. I
Okay,
know he
yeah,
went to
yeah,
the what
yes.
the
GM,
Penguins or
yes,
something
we
like that?
have Steve Yzerman now as the
Yeah,
GM,
yeah.
and then Nick Lidstrom also came back to the Wings as front office. I don't know what he does exactly. He's back in the
Buffalo
front
or
office.
barbecue?
Shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
That was not even a good
That was
one.
terrible.
None of these are good.
Um,
That's the joke.
But I mean, yeah, they're doing better than they have been, and I don't know where they're at in terms of like the playoff. I keep feel like I see that they're like nowhere close,
Yeah.
but I don't know. So
Maybe
I don't know.
next year.
I think if they don't make it to the playoffs at least this year, they'll probably definitely next year for sure if they keep the people, because they have some really crazy good kids, like new players. They have their Mo Sider. He's like the rookie, and he's like leading all rookies this season in like points, or it's either points or goals. I don't remember, but it's like him, and then I think it's Lucas Raymond is the other rookie who's like up there and leading
Right.
the rookies this season. So like they're already Mo Sider's already pretty fucking good.
I heard their team is
So-
very like they're building their team around speed. They're a very fast team, and they're a very young
Pretty much.
team.
I mean, they're definitely young. Like that Mo Sider kid, he's like 19. You still have Larkin, who's still kind of young considering
Isn't he our age?
he is. I want to say he's like. Actually, I think he's a year younger than us. I think either a year younger or he is the same age.
The audacity of this asshole.
Well, the funny thing too is they have Giovanni Smith, who is also fairly new. I don't remember when they acquired him, but like they just signed a couple weeks ago his brother Jamal Smith, and this I think it was like their game against the Wild this past Tuesday or Monday was their first time playing on the ice, like in the lineups, and I guess that's the first time they've ever played on the same team, and that's the first time that the Wings have had brothers play since like the 60s, I guess. So it's kind of cool to see that, and I'm hoping that they can make some shit happen when they're on the ice.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to the U of M OSU hockey game this weekend with
That'll
my
be fun.
friend. So
That'll be fun.
it's been a lot of hockey, which is fine.
Who's U of M versing?
Ohio State. So it's a good rivalry.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
they just
be
had
fun.
like the duel in the D, which is usually U of M and MSU. Like that's the big hockey kind of thing they do every year, and that was. I was kind of watching when we were at the bar we were at Saturday, and that was a good game. It looked like so.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm sure they'll do well considering they're ranked second in the nation right now.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm sure it'll be a good game.
It'll be fun to watch.
Yeah, it's a rival game, so that's always fun.
Nice,
and it's
nice.
OSU, so there's gonna be a lot of shit talking.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, we also got our new computer at my church for live streaming, and
Oh shit!
I was shocked
Upgrades.
that I came in and the keyboard is like an RGB like gaming one.
Oh, nice.
Like it's definitely a more like it's definitely more like a gaming rig than anything else, because it's like it has like the lights and shit in the actual like the tower itself, and they gave us the RGB keyboard. I guess the mouse also has lights on it and shit like that. I'm like, this is way overkill. I thought maybe we would just get like a tile keyboard that's like
you
low
should
profile.
steal it and then just give him yours.
Honestly,
I
it's
have
a case of
I have a mechanical keyboard.
Oh, I was talking about just the computer and stuff in general.
Oh, fuck that. I mean, I would love this computer because it's
Hear
decent
that
specs.
firsthand. He just committed to he would steal.
in the Lord's house.
No, I wouldn't steal it.
Sin be upon you.
But so that was like my first time using it this past week, and that was kind of sucky because I was still trying to get used to some shit in the new program, and I told my pastor, I'm like, I'll have to come in one of my days off and like troubleshoot and like work on things and actually test the live streaming
I
shit.
need to take this home for a day or two. Get
Oh, fuck that.
familiar.
No. I'll just come in and not worry about, and I'll just be like, I'll just do it myself. No one needs to come in. I'll handle it.
Yeah. Just leave the door locked.
I believe in you, buddy.
I would
You
much
can
rather
handle
work on it
yourself.
myself than
Mhm.
have other people there and
Yeah.
like direct me
Befuddle.
down
Is
the
it the
way.
intimacy that bothers you, or is it a...
It's just the eye contact.
No, I just rather work on myself. I think I can get more shit done.
Yeah. I bet
better
you
knowledge
would.
of the equipment?
What?
Hmm?
I didn't hear what you said.
Better knowledge of the equipment.
First-hand experience, perhaps?
I mean, people also, we were all saying like we need people to come up here and work on it so they know how to use it and shit because it's pretty fucking draining when I'm the only person who works on that, who like uses the computer and shit like that during the service. Why are you looking at me like this?
Because he's just been doing a bunch of double entendres.
And you're feeding into it immensely, and I'm giggling like a child.
Anyways,
That was
Anyway.
terrifying. This is why British children are scary in movies.
Yeah, I mean, why are the Brits always the villains? That's what I
I
want to know.
wonder why. Maybe it's because they're the leading
We're so
provider
good
of
at being
Independence
bad.
Days.
Wait, what?
They're the leading provider of Independence Days around the world.
Yeah. Well, maybe if you guys would just submit.
yeah.
We need no tea, just coffee. Yet you guys gave away the smallpox blankets. And we're the assholes.
Yes.
Fair, touche.
Comparative magnitude does not get rid of the initial asshole archetypes.
Listen, we didn't have slaves.
Are you sure about that? You want to rethink that?
During what period of time are you going off of?
Uh,
From Monday to Tuesday, we didn't have any because the shipment didn't come until Wednesday.
Anyway, so
Sorry, back to Josh working his equipment.
no. Let's move on.
Please.
So local atrocities. The Olympics are going, huh?
Wow, I mean, dude, some of the Olympics were pretty fun this year. That guy with the mullet, he was
Was he on the curling team?
yes,
Okay.
yeah, what an all-American.
Yeah. Dude, my mom had turned it on one night and it was mixed snowboard cross and she was like, I've never heard of this or seen it, and I had
For the uninitiated, Josh, the fuck is that?
it's male and it's a male and female.
Oh,
Nah,
Thank you. I thought you meant it's like snowboarding with like a gun or something.
no, that's
That
the
would be dope.
God, what is that?
Isn't
that's,
that an actual event?
That's the is it triathlon or something?
Were you cat people?
I don't no. It's like cross country skiing.
Ryan, that's like
target
the events were held in
shooting.
Detroit. You'd like ski down a sled and like drive by.
Yeah,
And
that's a
something
school
else.
event.
There you go. Fun for the whole district.
The world's most dangerous game.
Anyways, my mom had turned it on and she's like, I've never heard of this before, and she was like so like intrigued by it and was like, oh my god, this is so exciting. Why would I want to watch like any of the other like the slaloms or like the regular ski jumping? So it's literally just like a race
Yeah.
of like it's like, with like 4 people, and like I'm sure I've heard of it. I just think I've ever seen it, but that was exciting. There was the American team was there are older people for the sport. The one guy was 40
Yeah.
he was 40, and then the woman he was with was I think like 35 or a little bit younger than that. And I think they took the gold in it.
Nice.
And apparently the guy is from Iron River, which is in the UP of Michigan.
Oh, nice.
So that was kind of cool to watch, and it was also just kind of neat to watch.
I'm sorry, we have a river called the Iron River in
Yes.
the Upper Peninsula?
Yes.
Should be in
That
Flint.
is too cool sounding
That's
for
lead.
our state.
Oh. We have the Lead River.
Or is
Yeah, it's called the Flint River. But it was cool because they were showing shots of the the guy at the bottom waiting for his partner to come down, and it was just him cheering her on, and like the other the other racers down there were also like just cheering on their own people and also like his partner as well, because I want to say the last run was when, God, I think like there was a bit of a crash with two of the racers, and like the American one just like she just took off, had a huge lead.
Oh.
So it was just kind of cool to like watch these other like the other contestants just like cheer them on themselves and not like fuck you, you're winning, I don't care
Yeah.
kind of thing.
I know that it was Shaun White's last
Yeah,
Olympics. Man,
I didn't know he was even still doing the Olympics, and they were like, because they were talking about the different years he's done. I was like, oh, I didn't even know.
Yeah.
He's been in there for a while now.
Yeah.
Wasn't like I forget, was it like 2004 was his first one or something like that?
I think so.
But he's been doing it ever since. That's pretty cool.
Yeah. I think he started. I think when he first did it, he was like 20
Yeah.
or something,
That's
and now
crazy.
he's 35.
yeah.
Because I definitely feel like those are some events that you kind of age out of in a lot of cases.
Oh, for sure. Like the amount of athletes doing those events that are like, hell, even younger than us.
Yeah,
is
I started my
insane.
training when I was 4. I'm competing at age 15.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
seriously.
My
seriously,
career will
there
be
was a-
done when I'm like 26.
There was like there was a Chinese girl that was like 15.
Yep.
And I think she got, did she get
Chinese or
gold?
the Russian? I think it's the Russian
Russian.
one.
Oh.
She's the one that had the
The doping scandal
Was-
thingy going on.
It was heart medication, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Okay. I haven't really followed the whole thing, but what was illegal about this heart medication? That's what I
the
understand.
reason that it's an issue is the medicine is on the banned list of substances because the drug can have the side effect of improving one's stamina because it's meant to heal.
You're going down a hill.
Well, she's figure skating.
Yeah.
Oh. Then no, I'm talking about the Chinese. Sorry. Then it was the Chinese.
so
girl.
there is
It was
someone
it was
else.
no,
Okay.
it was like she was a 15-year-old and she got first or something. It was on the pipe.
Oh, the half pipe. Okay.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Oh, okay, yeah.
But
Too many
I didn't know.
children to keep track.
I
of.
know. Man, it's hard to look up to someone anymore when they're younger than you.
Had to
Dude,
look
I'm
down.
6'1". I've been looking down on people since I was like 12.
Do you look down on them or do you look up at them?
Probably down. I feel like I've gone
Physically.
out of my way
Yeah,
to
yeah.
befriend like the shortest person in my grade every single time.
Yeah. You just look upon them.
It makes me feel
Hello.
better.
Yeah. You feel empowered.
Yep, big strong man. Me hanging out with the bandits.
Yeah. That's why you pick like Dan, the
Yeah.
smallest
Yeah,
guy.
exactly.
Yeah. it makes
Proof
sense.
and case in point.
Yeah. The man who never grew.
A
Except for his beard.
Dude,
It
my
is-
elementary buddy
And
was
hair.
like 2 feet
Yeah,
shorter than
and
me.
hair.
Jesus.
He wanted to become a stripper, I found out later.
Hell yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I mean, you got a goal, baby. Go for it.
It's powerful. He looks homeless now and he works in a pharmacy.
Well,
The path that man has gone through.
given the wrong vitamin D.
Same product, different
God.
form.
Yeah.
Now it comes in a pill.
Same size.
Damn. Jesus.
Oh,
Anyway,
gonna need ice
Uh,
for that one. Damn.
so I don't know, fucking got any things you Man, we are awful with transitioning. Josh, you gotta come up with it. Like you gotta help me out.
I
You're
thought
just so
You
mellow.
were trying to transition over to me, and you were like stumbling.
No, I don't know how to transition. I don't know what's next.
Do we need a ball? Just to start throwing shit at him? Like, over to you now.
So
Yeah.
there was a Nintendo Direct recently, and there was a lot of shit they announced that
Wait,
On-
a what?
a Nintendo Direct.
Oh, I think you said Nendo.
Nintendo. No.
Okay.
Yeah, there was
that one's not televised.
there was a lot. There was a lot of shit they announced. Like it was supposed to be for games coming out like the first half of 2020 or 2022, and I feel like it was just a lot of stuff in general. I kind of have a list of mostly all of it, but we're just gonna speed run through it. The first thing that really caught my eye and that I'm super excited for is there's a new Mario Strikers game, like their soccer game.
Oh no.
they have this new like equipment system that basically just boosts different stats of the characters. I think
Is
it was
there a
like
mechanic to fake injury?
no,
Damn it.
but it's like shooting, I think stamina and maybe like defense or something were the 3 stats. I don't remember exactly. They're gonna have 8-player local multiplayer, which is insane to me. And I was talking to someone about this, and I really wish
good
that
old Smash Bros. Soccer.
I really wish that they would incorporate GameCube controller support for it because
Is it motion?
no, it's
Oh,
not.
thank God. Like, that would be insane. 8 people
it would suck.
doing
Yeah.
that.
I really hope that I wish they would implement more GameCube controller support because especially when it's this many players, like I would not want to have to try and get people who have that many fucking Joy-Cons or whatever. That's just a pain in the ass.
I'm trying to picture how the fuck this game functions.
What do you mean?
Like, my brain is giving me, like, soccer game.
Yeah.
Like, FIFA, maybe. Trying to control 8 motherfuckers off of a singular, like, screen or instance?
So if it's how
Unless
I think
it's, like,
it is,
blocked the fuck up into, like, quadrants.
it's probably the fields aren't that big, and typically if you move off and like there's a player on the other team or someone else who's like going away from the screen, it instantly switches to you or switches to someone else. So I'm wondering with this if it's just gonna be like 4 players versus 4 players or
I would
something,
have to assume.
because I don't know how else they could do it.
1v7, fucker. Here we go.
But I have been excited at the prospect of a new Strikers game since the company or the devs who worked on the other 2. I think they either got bought or like something happened. Like they either got bought by Nintendo or something last summer. And ever since I'm like, yes, new Strikers game,
Yeah.
new Strikers game. And I was not expecting the one to be this year.
That'd be cool.
So that comes out June 10th. So I'm excited for that. They showed off Splatoon 3's Salmon Run, which is kind of like the only thing I compare it to is like a zombie mode, like a horde mode, basically like waves and stuff. That's still summer 2022 release. No like exact date for that. They're doing remakes for Front Mission First and Front Mission 2, which apparently were only in Japan initially, and they're like mech turn-based games, like turn-based strategy.
okay.
And they're Square Enix, so
Next.
I'm kind of pumped with those because I like Square Enix and it's mech, so hell yeah.
Nerd.
The first one is slated for
Did you ever
summer.
play 21 Sentinels?
13 Sentinels?
13 Sentinels?
No,
Fuck.
but I saw it's coming to Switch or it's out on Switch now. I might get that.
Oh, God. How does that play on the Switch?
I don't know. But yeah, summer 22 for the first one, and then it just is coming in the future for the second. They're porting Star Wars Force Unleashed to the Switch, which apparently it's based on the Wii version.
Oh,
And
Christ.
I think there's motion control. And I was talking to our buddy Zach because he played it, and I was like, how is that going to be? Because I know like that one, like all the systems that game came out on, I felt like all the stories were different in some way. Like that was different to the PS2 version.
Was it?
And those two were different to like the 360 and the PS3 versions. It's weird.
Was it?
Yeah, it's bizarre because I remember renting the game on PS2 and playing through it all. I
thought
think.
it had like different versions.
Well, and then it was different when I bought it on the 360. It was bizarre. I don't know what the deal. It's like how when they released like Call of Duty, I think it was like World at War came out on like the Wii and other shit, and like I think the PS2 even, and it was just like way different than the other like the.
I don't think World of War came out for PS2.
Maybe not World at War, but I feel like there was some Call of Duty game that came out on that, and it was vastly different than how it should have been. So I don't know. I mean, that's kind of cool. It's being ported, but
Whatever, we'll see.
whatever.
What else?
There's Chrono Cross, the Radical Dreamers edition, which is a remaster of Chrono Cross, and Radical Dreams is a text-based game, I guess, which was, I think it was only on like the Famicom in Japan, which I didn't know that until I looked into it more. I've never played Chrono Cross. I think people were like, why this and not Chrono Trigger?
Sure.
So I mean, whatever. It's something
Because
else that
clearly
I'm
the phone
You're not really
version
selling
of
me on
Chrono
it, so-
Trigger is so
I just don't know anything on it.
Mm-hmm.
But there again, it's a game that people really like the Chrono series, stuff
Sure.
like that. So
Mhm.
I've always kind of wanted to try it and play it and whatever, but I just
Yeah,
never.
you got Akira Toriyama characters.
He will
with
never pick up
swords
that
and
game.
shit.
Yeah,
It's fun.
I don't know. That comes out April 7th. They shot off a new trailer for Kirby and the Forgotten Land, and people went nuts with the Kirby meme and like what it's called.
It scares
What is it? Full mouthful?
me.
What is-
Mouthful mode.
Okay, it's mouthful mode. Kirby can literally like suck up different items and like use them in.
That
I don't-
has
it's bizarre.
some weird. That evokes some weird questions.
Yeah.
Because normally when Kirby sucks up an object, fucking go big, and then he poofs down. He's like, "Yeah, I've got
Yeah.
the power now."
Yeah.
Little did I know, apparently he can just like nom on your arm, and like, "No, I now like control you,
Yeah,
like
it's
in your
weird.
being."
Yeah, because the trailer that showed it off, he literally like sucks up the enemies in a car, and then he's literally just around the fucking thing, not
Yeah,
consumed
he
it,
fucking gives up halfway through. It's like, no, this is good
Yeah.
enough.
and he just drives around with it, and like I guess he can become like a vending machine and do shit.
Yeah, the
I
vending
feel like-
machine is fine because he's like just vending machine shaped for the most
Yeah.
part.
I feel like one of the others.
Cone in the car are distressing because they're still like sticking out.
Yeah, it's bizarre. It's I mean, it's a cool game.
Can you imagine if
Game
they
mechanic.
did that with like his enemies?
Help! Help! They're trying to crawl out.
Yeah, just got like some fire
Jesus
dude
Christ,
like
help.
partially out of his mouth
Yeah,
and like
yeah.
right.
There were they also showed off that like your standard abilities you can get, like your fire and sword and all those ones.
PK freeze
Um,
and all that. Or whatever.
Wrong series. Apparently you can upgrade those,
Oh no.
which is kind of cool.
It's an RPG now.
I mean, pretty much.
Oh dear.
That comes out March 25th.
Can I
Cool.
train
Which is
my
sooner than I
Kirby
thought.
like a Pokemon? Can he learn
I don't think
Hyper
so.
Beam?
They're bringing Portal 1 and 2 to the Switch,
Cool.
which
Cool.
that's, I mean,
Yeah.
I think
Whatever.
that works.
Yep.
I don't know if it's how it's being done, but I mean that would work. Another game that was only released in Japan before was
Portal 3.
Live Alive, which it's like 7 different stories, 7 different time periods, and I guess there's an 8th story that like combines it all or something. It has the same like HD 2D graphics as Octopath Traveler and Triangle Strategy.
7
So
subpar stories equal 1.
yeah, I don't know. There again, like I don't know
Behold
anything
the
about
power
it,
of a $30 narrative.
Yeah.
but I like that graphic style. So
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'll probably
you
give it a
have
try
lot
at
of
some
fun
point.
with it.
And that's July 22nd. We're getting a sports game like the Wii Sports.
Dude, I seen a little bit of that. That actually looks pretty cool.
Yeah.
And you can tell because it's the only one I actually picked up on.
Well, they're also doing a
They're collaborating the Wii Sports with the Wii Resort.
yeah. I mean that's basically what it is. It's a,
Which is dope.
It's like a
I understand as long as I could box against like, God, who was it? Matt, like the angry like little me character that beat your ass.
Yeah.
oh,
yeah. The end game boss, Matt.
Yeah. Yeah. It's essentially just a revamped Wii Sports game.
Which, that's cool.
It's one of those things like, why didn't you put this out when the Switch was initially
who
released?
gives a
With
fuck?
your track
I mean-
record of re-releasing crap from iteration to iteration, surely that would have been like the easy one. Just go, yeah, our crap.
Yeah.
There it goes.
Well, because there again, it's showcasing the Joy-Con motion tracking and whatnot, and the HD rumble and stuff like that. So,
I suppose that would
I mean,
have been
that's-
difficult with the drifting.
I think it'll be
problem
good.
that
yeah,
joysticks
I
got
think
there.
people will buy it. I know they have a like a beta test going on, or like tech test, network testing kind of thing going on right now. So people people can or they'll play right now. That comes out April 29th, and they're doing updates in the summer and fall.
Are Switch games like a normal price? Or are they cheaper than.
Most of them are 60. I don't know what this will be released as.
$60?
I don't know if this will be 60 or not though.
I don't consider a Switch a real console.
I think a lot of people would beg to differ.
Yeah.
Ryan's over here just going, I don't see what the hype is at the XL Game Boy.
I mean, back in my day, you didn't need to.
I bought Pokemon Ruby for $15 at Walmart, and we liked it that way.
I mean, I think typically games are like 30, 40, and then like your bigger ones like Pokemon are 60.
Oh, okay. I mean, yeah, that's
So like I
that's
wouldn't be
normal.
shocked if like this
That's
this,
a AAA game.
if the
Yeah,
Switch
that's more
sports
based on
game-
like who's
Yeah.
yeah.
because like
So-
Hades is still like $20.
Yeah, like,
Yeah.
I wouldn't be surprised if the Switch game is or the sports one is like $30 or something. Kirby will probably be 60. I'm hoping some of these JRPGs that are coming out are like 40ish maybe. They
So you can add them to your growing list of games you need to play before you can justify buying new ones.
Hey, don't go
Yeah.
at him like that.
yeah.
Now I'm gonna hit him where it hurts.
Yeah.
No, 'cause there's a
good,
lot.
Good, do it.
They showed off a little bit more for Triangle Strategy, which is coming out next month in
Have you
March.
figured out what the strategy is?
no.
Is it circles?
But they put out
It's
a
a
new
3-point
demo
strategy.
where you can play chapters 1 through 3, and then you can transfer that data into the full game.
Ah.
So that's kind of cool. I like
That is
when
cool.
games do that more or do that because it kind of sucks to play the demo and then you have to start all over from the beginning once you buy it.
Yeah.
I think it's dumb as shit that Acts 1, 2, 3 are not all that there is in such a game.
I mean, they're probably short chapters if it's a full demo like that.
So, oh, sorry. Is there more?
There's a couple more. Cuphead DLC. I don't even remember what the hell the DLC is, but I think that's been like in development for a while.
Yeah.
Earthbound's coming to the NES library, so I know a lot of people are crappy about that.
I don't even know what that is.
It's like it's what NES is from in Spanish. It's an
Oh.
old style RPG. One of
You
the
can see the soulless eyes with a baseball.
Yeah.
one of the
Doodle's eyes.
like bigger announcement was we're getting DLC tracks for Mario Kart 8 Deluxe instead of giving us Mario Kart 9, which I'm kind of fine with.
Music.
They're doing 6 waves with 8 tracks each, which means 48 total through the end of 2023.
Wow.
Yeah. And
Josh,
the
I want
first
you to know I was very dumb, and when you said tracks, I did not think,
music.
race tracks. I thought they added music
Yeah,
to
me
the
too.
fucking racing
You're right.
game.
that comes out March 18th, and I'm hoping and assume that the whole DLC stuff, all of it, all 6 waves is $25 and not $25 a piece.
That would be crazy.
That would fucking suck. So that's kind of cool. They also said that
Nintendo
you can-
activates mouthful mode on your wallet at that point.
well,
Jesus.
they also came out and said that only like if you're to play online with your friends, you don't have to own the tracks. You don't have to own the DLC to play it. So that's neat. That's always helpful too. And I think like the other big reveal was Xenoblade Chronicles 3, which is slated for September.
Neat.
People were, as usual with Nintendo fans, they were pissed that there was no Breath of the Wild.
Nope.
So I
Suffer and die. It's hard to work in that engine,
Okay.
apparently.
wouldn't doubt if that comes early next year now.
All right. So, I got some gaming stuff.
Oh, no. What you got?
There's a new trailer for the Barbarian that came out for Baldur's Gate 3.
Oh.
Dude, honestly, it looks really cool. Like what they did with it, I'm like, because I really haven't seen a Barbarian that's like been portrayed in a game. Well, I guess I mean,
Yeah,
like,
it's hard to be the big menacing, I'm going to kick
Just-
the shit out of you.
well,
instantly
angry all the time.
comparable
Yeah,
to
yeah.
Fighter Man over there.
Yes, exactly. I mean, the distinguish like this, the you know, the you know what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, I want to hit a bonus action button and fucking explode into particles.
Yes, yeah. I want to become the Hulk. And it looks really, really cool. And then I had another
It's
game.
going to be interesting to see how it compares to the Nexus modded version that they
Is
put
that game completely out, or is it still like in
in. It is
beta,
still
whatever?
in that like
in the-
testing.
I
Yeah.
can't remember.
Soft
Which-
launch.
I don't know if I want to. I'm not, I told my friends I don't want to play it until all the stuff is out. Just because
Yeah,
like,
I keep
it's-
running into thinking like, oh, update 7's coming. Get ready to remake your files because the old ones are going to be in for.
Yeah.
That does suck for games like that.
And then I've been playing this game called Lost Ark. It's like it's an MMO. It's an a RPG. an action RP or role playing game, MMO. So you can play with friends and you can raid and stuff, and it's like Diablo that meets multiplayer, but to an extent of like more than just 4 people. I think it's like 12 or something like that. You can raid
Diablo
groups.
means MMO.
Yeah, sure. Diablo meets MMO, and dude, I think it's a Japanese game, but it looks so cool. Like just the animations for all of what they do, it's so smooth and.
Yeah, that's what everyone I see talking about. It talks about how good the animation is.
It's just fun. It's a fun game to watch. I always have the trouble picking my class because there's just so many options that I'm like, I gotta try it all.
Is that a game where like once you pick a class, you're kind of stuck
Yes.
with it? Okay, that sucks. 'Cause I know like New World and like Final Fantasy 14, you can like
open.
switch like interchanging with them.
Now, the cool thing about it is when you pick your specialization, it encourages you to not pick the same one as like your friends.
Okay,
Because of all the buffs. If you have the same guys, the buffs don't stack.
that makes sense.
So, yeah. Ooh. That just sounded like sarcasm.
Not really. That was just genuine. Oh, that sucks.
Okay.
I enjoy just everyone taking the same shitty attack upgrade fucking buff and unleashing hell upon a goblin.
But they all look pretty cool. And I got Dying Light 2, and I played it for about maybe an hour, and I'm like, man, I'll just go back to Skyrim. The game is fun, but it still has like there's still bugs, and it's still like I was doing the first mission, and something happened, and the guy I was with, he's like,
Which one's Dying Light 2, by the way?
that's the zombie parkour game.
Got you.
And so it has more like choices that matter.
Sure
Whatever.
does.
And so something spooked my guy, and so the other guy came and he's like, I got a bad feeling about this. I think it's time for us to split ways. And then we were still in the same building, and he didn't leave. And I went up to him. He's like, hey man, I got a task for you. I'm like, what the hell is going on? And I'm like, dude, come on.
That sounds like early Fallout bullshit.
Yeah, it was just like it needs to be polished up, and I don't want to play it until it's done.
Honestly, it's shit like that, but I keep going. I don't really like games with choice.
Yeah,
Because every time it's a case of split path, the company then has to go, well, shit, we can only invest so much in this route, and then this route, and from there.
with those kind of games, it has to be like almost that is the thing.
Yeah, it's hard to build like a strong, satisfying narrative while trying to give the players, oh, look, if you stole the pot in chapter 2, Steven dies.
Well,
at
it's
the
like
end.
it's like the Telltale games. I think that's a perfect example of like choice games.
Yeah, they have each branch like fleshed out and they're intended.
But it's just a story game. Like there's barely any action, and
those aren't very long games, right?
they're about an hour each act.
Okay. Okay.
There's about 5 to 6 acts per, so it's a 5 to 6 hour game.
I saw they put up a trailer for The Wolf Among Us 2.
Yes, dude, that looks. I'm very hyped for that one.
I very like that franchise.
I don't know anything about it. I just know a lot of people love the game.
It's like the Brothers Grimm version of the fairy tales.
Okay.
If they had to go live in like Manhattan.
Yes.
Was that their first one that they did?
It's the first one I knew they did.
That's just like their more successful one.
The most successful one would probably be The Walking Dead.
Okay.
That was the first one that really took off. That's what launched all those games because they did. They had a couple projects, like it was that one. They did Tales of the Borderlands, which was really funny, and then they did
Back to the Future one, if I remember right.
Yeah, that one I didn't play. I think there was a Jurassic Park one.
Oh my god.
Yeah, there was a period where it's like, ooh, Telltale Games, here we go.
No, seriously,
Yeah.
there was a but then I think they shut down. But then
Oh yeah, that's what it
I
was.
think they brought them back.
Yeah, I think that's what it is.
Because people wanted that game. Like, people have been asking for The Wolf Among Us for a long time. And the fans deserve it. I mean, it's the same thing with The Walking Dead, like, the game. It had such a vision, and then, like, I mean, it was okay. Like, the whole series was okay.
It was a case of overall it came out as okay, but in the moment there was a lot of just like genuine emotion.
Yeah,
there.
no, you like it was the story and you were along for the ride. And then once you finished it, I'm like, wow, all right,
Yeah, that was decent.
yeah. The only thing that really screwed it over is they had a whole season that was like not based on the main character. Like it was just based on this other guy that and but the main character was there.
The show?
No.
Okay, the game still.
Yeah. The
Okay,
game.
I wasn't sure.
It was just like it followed this other guy, but the main character was still there, and
That's weird.
you played around, like I don't know, it was just dumb.
You got like the side perspective of the character.
Yeah,
So.
and
it a
there was really
lot.
no point to the main. Like why I just I don't know. That was a lost opportunity. I think that was a little dumb. I think it was just to age the main character up.
Okay.
But yeah, I'm excited for Telltale to come back. Yeah. Other than that, I got nothing. Elden Ring's coming out soon.
Yeah,
That's very fun.
I guess when this episode comes out, it'll be this Friday.
Mm-hmm.
But it's next Friday for us at the moment.
Yes.
And then Horizon Forbidden West comes out this upcoming Friday on the
I feel so bad for my relationship with that
18th.
series. Because I keep going, oh, that looks cool. That looks fun. I pick it up for 10 minutes and go, neat.
I just know
I set it down and I forget about it like
Yeah.
completely.
I just know Zach is like, I never beat the first game because I was too busy doing side quests, which is about right for him.
Yeah, it's
with
very much
games.
like the Skyrim thing of
Yeah.
what main story.
Book of
I just
Boba
wanna
Fett.
do- Yeah.
I saw mixed things online. My one buddy who's pretty good, not like he's pretty into like this Star Wars stuff of like the shows and whatnot, and he was like, yeah, I was kind of disappointed by it, and then I saw other people kind of praising it a lot, and I thought it was okay. I was really confused, like not knowing a lot of the characters and like their importance. I was kind of confused at the end of things. I was like, I don't know who this is, and I understand what's about to happen, but I don't know like
Yeah.
what is the point of his character. What is he going to do next?
I just want the Obi-Wan series to come out.
I will say I'm more excited for like Obi-Wan coming out, the Ahsoka series,
Yeah.
some of the other stuff.
Ewan McGregor, good-looking guy, and good-looking Obi-Wan.
I just want them to leave fucking Tatooine. I understand that Obi-Wan series is supposed to be him essentially only on it, but like, get the fuck out of Tatooine. Go explore a much
we have
better
so many
planet.
sets, so many worlds, this whole
Yeah.
fucking thing. We
Have
can get
him
out
run
of
into the
sand.
Mandalorian, and just tie it all back to that guy.
That's also way before. Yeah, the Obi-Wan series is way before the Mandalorian.
Show me the baby.
So yeah, I mean I thought it was okay.
I mean, if we go to the birth of the baby, that would put it in that time.
Yeah.
Isn't it like 50 years old or something?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
yeah.
perfect.
I will say that I would still, between this and the Mandalorian, I would still recommend the Mandalorian over Book of Boba Fett, because I think Boba Fett was just it was just such a slow burn.
I
Yeah.
liked
And-
the story they told. The issue is I couldn't figure out what the pacing they wanted
Yeah,
was.
that too.
Because you have these long stretches of like very cinematic, just tone building bits.
Lots and lots of sand.
Yeah, and then
Uh,
you cut to, oh, suddenly now action, fight scene, go, here we
Yeah.
go. Wake up from the fucking dream sequence.
Yeah, I don't know.
And then we'll cut back to menacingly hunching through the fucking sands
It was definitely like
again.
just okay to me.
Yeah. I don't know. I struggle through like anything Star Wars. I mean, The Mandalorian was okay. I didn't even watch it all the way. I didn't even watch all the way through season 1. It pains me to watch anything Star Wars.
Mandalorian season 1 I think is a little tough to get through.
Yeah.
Season 2 definitely was better in my opinion to watch.
How many seasons do they have?
2 at the moment.
Okay.
Season 3 is coming.
My main thing with it is I enjoy what they're doing, and that is just playing with the world of Star Wars.
Yeah, like I'm happy it's other shit than like the main movies, but
Yeah, like if Boba Fett had like the same type of structure, but they put it in like a different part of like the galaxy, it would have kicked ass. I
Yeah.
think.
I just want them to do the
They went
Old
to a
Republic.
goddamn
That's all I'm
Halo.
asking for.
That's,
Like,
I'm
it's-
waiting for them to do something that's has nothing to do with the Skywalker shit or any of these characters that we know already. Like,
give me some more. Like, give me the time where there's a lot of Jedi and a lot of Sith,
yeah,
and then let them go at it. Like, because then you can do like it could be like a Game of Thrones kind of thing. Like, there's a lot of shit that goes down, and there's so many
Yeah.
like, I don't know, so much. Or
yeah.
give me a new like what they did in the Fallen Order where they had the kid.
Yeah.
Oh, I saw a post. It was like, there is one character that would be perfect for it, and it was the idea of there's a dude that's like a shitty Jedi, so like lightsaber and gun,
Yeah.
Oh my
like
god.
not force,
No real
ultra
force,
depth,
just
asshole with a light stick.
that's cool.
Isn't that basically the Mandalorian right now?
Currently, yeah.
This jackass who just happens
Hey,
to have a
that's
fucking
fighter that
lightsaber
multiclassed
thing.
into wizard. This is multiclass that
God.
wizard that multiclassed into rogue.
Fighter that multi-class in the gunslinger. I wouldn't mind not a Han Solo thing, but like a smuggler, like another group of. I don't know. I like the live action, but I also like the there's a lot of animated shows. Like
Yeah.
I really dug the Clone Wars. I thought that was really good.
I still kind of want to go back and watch through it all, but
Yeah.
I'm like, God, that's so much.
There was I just remember the clips from when I was younger, and it was on I don't know if it was on Adult Swim or if it was on late Cartoon Network, and then it was like that. It was just some pasty white chick who had like two red lightsabers, and she just
Oh, yeah.
massacred. I think it was the Clone Wars.
It was the Clone Wars,
Mhm.
yes.
Yeah,
And then I also
Ventress
remember like
fucking
General
something.
Grievous,
Yeah.
and he just fucked up he
Yeah.
killed everyone. I'm like, oh my god, this is so
this like
cool.
the ones that we know now, or is this like the original?
This is the original.
Okay.
one.
The,
Yeah.
like 2004.
Yeah.
That
Where it was
one-
like the 2D art and not
that
the
one
3D.
definitely holds a special place in my heart.
That one was like dark.
that was
I was
a
like,
good
wow,
one.
this is the first I've really seen dark.
Yeah.
Where I was actually like, oh my god, these people are not making it out of here.
Yeah.
That's cool.
I like
was
that.
cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
What,
have fond memories of the shitty little Flash games that came out from like those kind of
Oh
shows.
my god.
Dude.
Like
yeah.
between that, like the fucking Samurai
Dude,
Jack.
all the
ones.
Cartoon Network games like that.
Kind of slapped.
God,
They
dude,
slapped
yeah.
hard. It was just they were too early for like internet time, you know.
Yeah.
If they were to redo those, even in the same art style and stuff, just it would be sped up. It would be like I remember
You'd
a lot of
have
the Kid
more
Next
than
Door.
4 buttons.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There was that Cartoon Network game that was like Fusion Fall.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, dude.
I wanted to play that, and
My computer barely.
yeah, like we finally
the
had a computer
Hebsters.
and could get on someone's Wi-Fi, and it just would not run. I'm like,
Yeah.
this sucks. And I think that was
I-
like towards the end of its life, anyways, of Fusion Fall.
Yeah, it's sad because like I feel like all Cartoon Network then had like they had good ideas. It was just too early for internet,
Yeah.
and I feel like if they really try again,
Yeah, it
I don't
felt
know.
like 2 people just kind of like making stuff off the side.
yeah, like this is
Yeah.
what we could do if we were backed, and
Give
Yeah.
us money.
yeah, give us the money and
Before Kickstarter.
yeah, dude, seriously,
Yeah.
different times, and then I also remember like Billy and Mandy, like the Jack-O-Lantern games, and
Oh, I remember that. Yeah.
man, good times.
My
Damn.
brain is now just sucked back into the world of like early Flash games.
Yeah.
Sitting here with like Stick War in my brain.
Yeah, dude. Dude. We need to play that
Oh,
stick,
stick
war
fight.
game. That was
Oh
so
my God,
fun,
dude. Yeah.
That died off so quick. I think that's what we need to play on like
That'd be
stream.
fun. Yeah.
Uh.
Speaking of old like computer games like that, do you guys remember when Lego had their website and they had like different games on there and shit?
Yeah.
Do you remember like the I don't know what it was, but it was like their Lego racing stuff, like their Technic style ones,
Mhm.
and you could literally you're like an RC car, just drive around this little arena, like collecting shit, like doing flips and whatnot.
Yeah.
I remember playing that a lot in school.
Yeah.
Like, once I was done with shit, I would just go on there and play. That's what all my friends would play.
There was it sucks because like I remember playing these games, but like when I look back, I'm like, man, if I was only like if I had the mind I did now, like because
Yeah.
like there's games
Yeah,
where I
I'd go
didn't
back
understand.
and crush Stickman
Yeah, yeah.
RPG.
Yeah.
I mean, I just like now I understand why I gave the control to like older people, because they understood, like they almost like it's almost like I couldn't comprehend what to do.
Yeah.
And like,
Hey, that guy punched me in the face. How do I get around that? What do you mean there's a duck button?
yeah. What do you mean
There's
I
a
had to
card?
quick time event? What do you mean my reaction time has to be sped up?
Yeah.
If I punch and I keep punching, I should win.
There was a.
Why do they give me a block button?
I remember, man, I've been going down a real nostalgia wave. I just saw a new memory came back up. In 2001.
Postopia.com.
Wait, what?
What?
Postopia.com.
Yeah, that was good. Yeah, that one. Yeah,
Cereal box shit.
Pop
Oh, okay.
Tropica or something
You
like
could
that.
play as the fucking
I
weird
don't know
demon
about
thing
that.
from
I don't remember
Honeycomb.
Oh, I remember Cool Math for Kids.
Yeah.
And I remember what's the other one?
Yeah, because
Where
that
you
one
had
got through the
like,
school web filtering.
what's the? It was like a game board,
Oh, I know what you're talking about. It had like all like this like
and it had it like to a certain extent, and then they still never finished off the rest of the games.
Because there was like a stick
Yeah.
man one and like a I don't remember the game's called. It's like your little turret and you're shooting down like
Yes.
I think there were penguins in it or something.
Yeah, dude.
I can't remember what that was called, but I know what you're talking about.
Because it was a board game. You had
Yeah.
to complete each mini game
Yeah,
to
because it
go
was like,
through.
was it just mini games or was there also like math questions and shit?
I don't think it was that.
I just remember
There was
just
there was
mini games like that.
There was a area for that.
Okay. Yeah,
Um,
I wish I could remember what the hell that was called.
Hmm.
It's sad because all of these like websites we're talking about now are fucking gone because Flash is no longer like a thing and supported.
I
You'd be
know.
surprised how many of them are still around.
Yeah.
I mean,
Like,
I
Concrete's still
know
there. Armor Game still works.
because I know like
Not. I mean, I can't
when
play it.
they initially announced that Flash was gonna go away, Happy Wheel devs came out and they're like, yeah, we're working on a I can't remember what it would be. It wouldn't be a Flash version. It would be like a not Unity, but like some other
I
kind
think
of.
a lot of it moved to like JavaScript or something.
That's what it was, a Java version.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, that's cool, because that was another game I can't remember playing was Happy Wheels in school, even though like that game is fucked.
Yeah,
And, like
that's how
just
I got introduced to like fucking Jacksepticeye.
yeah. I remember watching Mark's videos all the time, and like that game was interesting, especially once you like got into like the community made tracks
Yeah.
and shit like that.
That's when it really took on a weird fucking vibe. It's like, no, you're no longer getting to the end. You're having a cinematic experience with some asshole on Segway as
Yeah.
your guiding narrative.
I remember playing this game on the PS1, where it was a Dexter's Laboratory game, and we still didn't have the
Oh, the
memory
card.
card, so we left it. We left it on, and then it took me forever to get past this point because it was like, I remember you had to like spray all these cooties or something because you were in Dee Dee's room.
God, okay.
And I couldn't get past this part, so I had my dad do it. And once he got me past the part, we just we spent a whole day just playing this game, and we were at the end. And then I think the power went out, and all our progress was gone. And I'm like, I can't. I started the next day. I'm like, it's not even worth it
Yeah.
anymore.
What is life at this point?
Dude, I remember playing.
Can you imagine being a parent now and having to do that role? Just, Dad, I can't get past this part. It's like, okay, what the fuck we're doing? For Honored? Wait, what?
I remember a lot of early like Game Boy, not early, but like Game Boy Color games and like Game Boy Advance games where you had like different passwords and shit that you would have to type in to like continue your progress and
Yeah,
shit.
Congrats,
Yes.
you beat level 3.
And
Your code is X24.
I absolutely-
Why?
Hated it because I would never
Remember?
remember to write it down. And then finally I was like, fuck this, I'm writing this shit down finally. And I remember playing through like, we had like a Winnie the Pooh game on Game Boy Color
Yeah.
that used that mechanic. And I did it with that. I had a Rocket Power game that was the same thing. And I did it with that. Like, I'm so glad we're at a point now where shit just saves on like either the card
Dude,
itself or
auto
the memory.
save.
something
What a
absolutely
great concept.
amazing about having this shitty little like flip book where it's like, okay, level 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Dude, I remember when they sold like cheat guides,
Mhm.
like books. That's fun.
Yeah, the fucking
That's
like
so cool.
Pokemon Emerald Adventure Guide. I kept walking by it like Barnes and Nobles. I'm like,
Damn, dude.
My brother
oh
was
shit! It shows you what's on the route.
he got a
Damn.
new mattress for the bed, and so he was cleaning.
Did that come with an adventure guide too?
No, but he was cleaning it off and cleaning shit from under it, and he found my guide for Kingdom Hearts 2, and it's like tattered and beat up and shit like that. And I'm like, oh my god! I'm like, I don't want to get rid of this.
Does it show the grid of how
But-
the narrative's supposed to work?
No, but I mean, I think I didn't get rid of it. Like, I remember even we had a little like cheat code book that had shit for like GTA and like Mercenaries
Oh shit!
and
Yeah,
all
I
these
remember
other
though.
games.
It was like a fucking like encyclopedia.
Yeah.
like A, B,
Hell,
C.
I
D.
remember me and my sister and my brother.
Yo, dog, fix your hair.
Yeah,
Fix your fucking hair.
it looked fine.
What do you mean?
we,
It looked like a unicorn.
We found out like they had a bunch of items and shit and like codes for Animal Crossing for like money and different items and shit like that. And we literally printed off like, God, it might be like 10 plus pages of just all these cheat codes for Animal Crossing.
Yeah. Me and my Graham, we played this game called Frogger, but it wasn't like the hoppy one. It was like an actual like long ass like adventure game.
Okay.
And she ended up beating the game, and then she gave it to me. But she had all these index cards of like she wrote down notes on what to do and stuff, and it was like a huge like thing. I'm like, oh, this is so cool.
Grandmother went
just-
through and created.
I think
a
that's one of the
strategy guide.
like coolest memories because it's like, man, she and I really did go through all this together,
Yeah.
and God, that game, like, if only it was updated with like normal people graphic, like where it's not like so when you jump you can't pretty much walk.
Oh,
It's-
okay, yeah.
It's like you can't move forward; you're just stagnating, jumping. Ugh.
I
Ryan lives with a world in which he can move diagonally.
I know. I move diagonally.
I had a thought and I can't fucking remember what it was now. Shit. Oh, I remember now. Part of me is like, thank God the internet is where it's at now, and like all of this shit is online now. Your cheat codes, your guides, and whatnot. But like,
There was something
sometimes
cool about
it is fun discovering it on your own, which is kind of why with indie games now, I almost always go into it blind, and then it's either something I'm stuck on, or I'm like, okay, I want to make sure I don't miss these things I'm hearing about. Then I look shit up. But like otherwise, I try to do most things just like without looking it up.
Then the opposite side of the coin of like games are now developed with that thought in mind.
Yeah.
To the point it's like, no, if I want to have a hidden secret in my game, that shit's got to be deep, obfuscated as fuck.
I liked when they like had the big books.
Yeah.
I liked because it's still like it gives you the option if you're lost or whatever. I remember Dark Souls 3 did that, and I'm like, okay, all these like at least seeing the labyrinth of what they have for me.
Yeah.
At least knowing where my exits are and where do I at least have to go. I don't need to know what's there lurking in for me.
Yeah, I just want to
But
see a map.
I just need to know where the fuck I'm going.
Yeah.
Like, ugh.
Yeah, that's been
I just
my
want
thing.
my last Estus shard.
Yeah, I need to know if I need to like save these up or if I need to find a fucking
Yeah.
bonfire real quick.
Yeah, I hate when I'm playing a game and I get these items. I'm like, I don't know if I need to keep these or if I should just sell them or use them, kind of thing. I'm
Yeah.
like, oh god.
Dude,
You run
whenever
into the Doom fucking thing of like, oh, but what if I need this
yes,
for the extra super hard secret boss?
Yeah, it's like saving all your good like max potions and
Yeah,
shit like that.
never
in-
use
in
them.
RPGs, and then you end up not using them. It's like, well, shit, this is useless to
Yeah,
me.
that's like,
Yeah.
oh, what do you mean I have 26 tier 1 upgrade materials? I could have been swinging around a fucking +3 murder weapon.
That's my other thing with RPGs. When I'm like, I find a new town, they sell new equipment, shit like that. I'm like, I want to
Why did
buy
I
new
ju-
shit, but
yeah. Why did I just upgrade my old shit?
yeah,
I
like,
just killed
yeah.
7,000 goblins to buy the longsword. What do you mean it's on sale here for $12?
yeah.
And the great sword is here instead, and it's better. Fuck. Yeah, that was always a
Good
fun
old-
thing of games. Like, oh no, I don't know if I'm ready to proceed. Let me fucking jack myself up for like 3 hours in this little starter area, and I'll be ready
Yeah.
for the world.
Thank God we got rid of memory cards.
Honestly, yeah.
What, you didn't like the joy of like putting in a case, going to like grandma's house for
And
the
then
weekend,
forgetting it?
and then
Yeah, no.
oh no, it's on that dresser.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't miss it. Although I do remember whenever we had a bunch of Halo 3 shit on our Xbox, and we actually had they actually saw little memory card things, and we would go to our buddy's house and we would put a bunch of our maps and shit like that onto it, so we could take it over to our friend's house and still play on that shit.
Yeah.
That was always.
Did you do the thing where you popped out the hard drive of a 360 and brought that with you?
Funny enough, our first 360 was I think it was called the arcade version. So it had the built-in memory.
Mm-hmm.
So we had that for the longest time, and then we finally bought a hard drive, and because this was a time before we actually got high-speed internet, we didn't have shit updated, so we couldn't use a regular USB stick. We had to use the memory card, which kind of sucked because the newer models, like the Xbox Elite, like the black ones, they didn't have the memory card slots. They just had the USB. So it kind of sucked.
That's the one I got because we saved up because that was when the PS3 just came out, and I was like, oh my god, what am I gonna get? Which one? Because I went from the PS2.
Okay.
I'm like, but I had a friend that had the Xbox, and there was just more games because it was released maybe a year, because this was right after Halo came out. Halo 3 came out.
Okay, yeah.
Mm-hmm. So I'm like, oh my god, what am I gonna do?
Yeah, I remember my fucking 360 came with Ghost Recon and Halo 3.
Mine came with Forza 3 and Marvel Ultimate Alliance 2.
I think ours came with BioShock 2, and me and my brother had no interest in it, so we just sold it to GameStop.
For $2.
Well, it was funny because it was so wrapped up and shit like that, and they're like, "Oh, we can't take it like this. It has to be unwrapped." I'm like, "What?" I'm like, "Whatever."
You can't sell us new games because it has to be pre-used.
Well, yeah, it can't be wrapped. I'm like, that kind of sucks ass, but whatever.
Yeah.
How do I know if this disc you sold me is cracked in two if I can't get past the plastic?
Speaking of BioShock, actually, Netflix and I think it's Take-Two, they announced they're doing a BioShock movie.
Really?
Yeah, which I feel like it was either they were working on it or they were trying to find a network or a studio to develop it or whatever.
I think that's gonna be tough. I'd rather it be a TV show just because there's a lot of content to take on.
And they can also do your first season's the first game, second season's 2, third season's what's it called? I mean, depending on how much information they do.
It depends on a case
and how long.
of how much do you want a series to go for?
Yeah.
Because I honestly feel that if you just stick to the general story of one, and just maybe do a couple more side characters, that kind of thing, I feel that could have a full fulfilling series.
Yeah.
But if they do Infinite or whatever,
yeah,
could be tricky.
Yeah.
Because I know that could probably be a thing oh look, this was the big one. This had what's her name, and she's fucking blah blah blah. But that could be difficult to have as your initial storyline.
I just it was hard because the first one was more survival horror, right?
Yeah, it was the dark, gritty fucking what is this setting?
So
Which is why
any
I really
video
want
game
that
movie
one.
that is already dark and gritty and horror-y suck. Resident Evil sucked.
That's true.
Silent Hill sucked. I haven't seen a good horror video game adaptation.
Mm-hmm.
And I think Resident Evil is getting a TV show.
Yes.
Which
actually, is it already out?
Is it? I don't think so. I haven't seen any trailers for it. I've seen the trailer for the movie, which sucked it. Dude, oh my god, that movie.
I don't know. If someone sucked a dick in that movie, it would have been more entertaining.
Yeah, no. Wait, what? Hey, yo, that's us. No, it sucked. It was awful. We actually turned it off. I'm like, dude, because they mashed up the first and the second movie, and it was both the bad parts of either, and the acting sucked. And they screwed over Leon, his character. They just made him a bumbling buffoon, and then it was a dumb movie. I turned it off.
I mean, to be fair, Leon did kind of start as kind of a bitch.
He was not that bad.
He was competent, new guy.
Yeah, but okay, that's fair. But
it was definitely a far shot from cool jacket man of 4.
Yeah, that's fair. But this, the Leon that was portrayed, he was just an idiot. He was just, they almost treated him like he was slow.
He was the character that's wait, what do you mean,
Leon?
zombies? Like, you
What's
always,
going on?
unfortunately, have to have a character in those settings. Like, what do you mean, zombies? What is a virus?
And
You
well,
mean you can take pills and feel better?
what is this green
Strange.
herb?
I
I
don't
think
understand
a
why
TV show could be
guns
really
work
cool
in
though.
this narrative.
If it's the people that are like, if it's Netflix, I think they could do it.
Yeah.
Just because they did The Witcher, and I think if they played it,
With the shows in these series, I'm always worried about what are they gearing towards.
yeah,
Because it's a case of, okay, are you trying to do the fans of the series so it's not as hand-holdy? Or are you trying to draw in new people under
That's
this
true.
IP?
but I mean with Resident Evil, I feel like there's an easy starting point. Like just start at, 1. You could do 1, or you could do 2. Like where you're either starting with Leon and Claire, or you do the
I don't know. I think it's a power move if you start with like the DLC for like 6, where you just
Where they're
old
in
man
South
in a
Africa.
your old man in the swamp and you're punching
oh
alligators.
my god. Dude, I actually didn't follow.
Welcome
I
to
stopped
the family,
after 5.
son.
I never
stopped-
followed the games.
Really?
Yeah, I just never been into them.
Yeah, 5 was the god awful.
The god awful like.
I remember that one because my friend
Oh
was
no,
playing
7
it one
was the
time.
one that was like fucking Louisiana or whatever.
7 was like the fucking
6 was
house and crazy people.
yes.
Mhm.
That one I was a little too scared.
That one was like proper scary, and it's just like, I'm afraid of Hicks in the Bayou. That's legitimately
You
terrifying.
mean you weren't already?
No, like the case of like that was what it was playing off of.
Oh,
like,
oh.
zombies.
then-
No, I'm afraid of like those assholes down the road.
Yeah. And then how could you be afraid of 8 when it's just this tall lady with huge boobs coming after you? I'm like, well, if I die, I
Oh,
die.
no, I better run away facing backwards. Ooh.
Why are you hunched over? Oh, no reason, no reason at all. You're
Did you see the
poking me
mod
from.
where it's just her hat keeps getting bigger?
yeah,
Yeah, I've seen that, yeah.
Just give me a mod where her boobs keep getting bigger. Just like they just sway and like hit you.
That's called
They
the
do
development
damage.
history.
Oh my
We gotta make
God.
him bigger. We want this to sell, don't you? Yeah.
Oh my god.
She's a vampire. She's immortal. She will be fine.
they don't
she's
feel
like-
pain.
They don't feel pain.
Just the cold.
That's a lot of milk.
Jesus.
You need to leave.
It is that time. It is that time.
It is getting that time of night.
Oh man.
Oh yeah, this has been fun.
Yeah. Getting down a good old memory lane. Honestly, I think next time I wouldn't mind. Well, first of all, I think we should do something in between shit.
Actually
Like,
go do something.
yeah, actually go do shit. Because
Yeah.
I'm like,
I'm gonna go throw an axe at Josh. It's gonna be great.
dude, I think
Don't.
there's a place that I sent to the group where it's like, God damn it.
It's like a fucking adult playground, basically.
Yeah, there's axe throwing, there's
Yeah,
go karts.
like you go past like the first 3 entries and like, oh, that sounds cool. That sounds like a fun business model, and it keeps going. And you're like,
Yeah.
right,
my God, is this paradise?
you have shitty arcade that looks fun and tickles my fancy with the fucking crane game.
Yeah.
Sold already. Next up, Rage Room.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Dude.
What after that? Axe throwing.
I wanna
Full ass go
go-karting.
kart. Yeah.
Dude,
They have,
and they said
like-
fast go karts
And they also
too.
apparently have they call like combat go karts. So I thought it was like Mario Kart shit, but I didn't
You
have to look
kill
more into
people.
it. But like
I would
That's kinda
kill
cool,
to
too.
have fucking Mario Kart.
You throw
can
turtles
throw
at me.
shit.
Oh my God, it's the blue. Oh God.
it's radio
Help!
control and it
Help!
just seeks out the first player. Oh my god. Yeah. I
So
think
is it
we
like
didn't do that.
bumper cars or
Can you
what?
imagine
I
if
don't
they just give you
know,
like
yeah.
a Nerf gun?
Dude, they also
Just
have
come
like
around the
Nerf
corner.
war and like apparently like archery tag.
It's
Which
like
I don't know how that
Luigi.
works. It looks like they have a lot of cool shit though. But
Yeah.
yeah, we definitely need to make a
That'd
day
be
of
cool.
that.
And then I keep bringing this up, but there's that laser tag place that's like almost like professional, where it's like they have
Yeah.
metal, like real
That way you definitely
guns
make a
or
big
whatever.
group.
And yeah,
Which
that
we
would
could
be
probably-
fun.
We can definitely find a big group. For
Yeah,
sure.
we could. I just
I
want to
feel
go.
like we need to go paintballing.
Yes, yes. Don't be a little puss. You better go. Just double up on layers. Ooh, it hurts.
I'm gonna wear.
So
a
what if I
white
froze
ass
my
shirt. It's gonna be
paintballs?
great.
Wait, what?
Oh, you're supposed to use paintballs in that shit. I thought you were supposed to just
Give me
load
the
it with rocks.
give me the
I
water
was
one.
gonna
Oh
say.
Jesus Christ! I put tacks inside.
Jesus.
There's Billy having another heart attack.
But yeah, we definitely need to try and do something.
Yeah,
Should
yeah.
be fun.
It's getting towards spring.
Yeah, it's getting warmer.
and I
thank
cannot
God.
wait.
Yeah.
Yet
But,
another
uh,
season that we did not go snowboarding.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, we can always go to Colorado.
Yeah,
Time we
there's
go, it's gonna be
mountains.
all melted.
The mountains.
I mean, still be a lot of it's
higher mountains.
Yeah, higher mountains.
no.
Just on the cliff, and then we just jump.
We'll
Blood
sled
pack.
for like a couple 100 feet, and then we'll roll the rest of the dirt part.
I'm gonna go like base jumping. With
Oh, God.
parachutes, but without a parachute.
My mom wants to go skydiving.
Dude, I want to until I get up there, and then I like don't. But then when I
Yeah.
jump, I should be fine. Plus, if I'm with someone, that would like I just feel, I can picture it and I feel the whole feeling in my chest. I'm like, I would probably shit a brick.
Yeah. I think I would probably throw up. I don't know. I don't know.
Right into the guy.
Off to the side.
Sure,
Off
sure.
to the side.
I don't know how well I would do with skydiving like that. I don't
Ah.
know.
I think it would be fun.
My asshole would be
But then
so
I fall
clenched.
asleep on fucking amusement park rides. So.
Yeah, why don't we start slow on amusement ride? Like, let's just go on a fucking roller coaster. I wouldn't mind doing the Top Thrill. I haven't done that yet.
Bitch.
Hello.
I don't want a repeat of last time I went to Cedar Point with people. Not last time. One of the last times I went. Fuck
What,
that.
the part where you got fucking sidelined after?
Wait, what happened?
Oh my god! It was with the marching band, and we get to
We had
What was
once. I think it was Millennium
Okay.
Force.
Yeah, we get to the front.
Because we were in line for like an hour and a half.
I mean, I don't think it was
And
that long, but it was definitely
Each
long.
felt like an eternity.
And we get up to it. I sit down in the seat, and I couldn't buckle up, and so I couldn't ride it.
Yeah, because yours was like the last fucking click or whatever.
Yeah, it was it. I was so fucking embarrassed. And then it fucking stormed.
Which was bullshit because
And-
it fit me.
Yeah, I don't get it. I
Well,
was.
you're smaller now.
I mean, I don't know, but I still just like. No,
Bad
fuck
memories.
that. Yeah, exactly. I'm like, I just don't.
Quit being a little
Ugh.
Like,
puss,
I'm
and
tall
let's fucking go.
and I have a gut, therefore it's questionable.
I would love to go to Orlando Studios.
Me and Josh can ride that.
We can
hell
make
off
a
like
d- we can make a
water
Florida
slide or a
trip.
flume.
Hit,
I would like a bigger group to go to.
Yeah.
Like, well, I like our group that went up north. Us three,
Yeah,
Emma,
smaller.
and then
Ash.
Ash.
Yeah,
But I wouldn't mind one or two more people.
yeah. Because then we can do like Orlando, Disney World.
Yeah.
Um,
Disney World is a fucking struggle, dude.
I mean, it's like we
It's
can
just
do
pricey.
like. I
and
mean,
it's
yeah,
just.
we
I
can
mean,
just do like
it's a very
one thing, though.
kid-oriented place.
Yeah. I don't know.
Six Flags, Orlando Studios.
Was it
Six Flags is, I thought, not in. I think it's in California.
Yeah, it's a little further out.
What? Wait, what? A little further. Let's go to Texas. Howdy, y'all.
I wouldn't mind visiting there, but I don't know what-
We're gonna launch a poll.
Launch
For
a poll.
Where do we go? What do we do?
where is our first or another vacation that we will say we'll go do and then not probably do
We're
it?
gonna go
I do
fight
want-
bears in the Arctic.
I just want to go to Colorado.
Yeah, we gotta
I want to go to someplace with mountains.
we gotta get that shit figured out.
I've never seen one.
Same.
Let's go to. I don't know. I don't just want to go and see nature. I want to go on to like
Hell yeah.
go do a spiritual journey.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
Uh,
I can take you to the other side of the state for that.
yeah.
You go push you into one of our spirit lakes. That'll be neat.
I
shall we go through music and then
Yeah,
end
sure,
it?
sure,
'Cause
sure.
Yeah, might as well. Start
What are we
wrapping
at?
down.
we're at like an hour and a half.
Hour and a half.
Yeah.
Good
Not
job,
bad.
folks.
So Alt J's new album, The Dream, came out on the 11th.
Woo!
I believe I have You and Me already in the playlist, so I won't add a song for that.
Woo!
I want to listen to it again because I listened to it once and I like some stuff, but I want to go back and listen to it again. And then my other one is it's Fool and Extra Terra, and it's called Agonize. And it's just a good like synth wavy bassy song.
Mm.
Otherwise, I don't have much. Although the Chili Peppers and the Strokes are coming to Detroit in August,
Woo.
and I really want to fucking go see them because it's like I don't know when I'm ever gonna see those two groups. Like that's just
Wait,
a
they're
perfect
together?
time. Yeah, it's them.
What?
Yeah,
Wait, you gotta let me know when tickets.
I think they're already on. They are already on sale
Oh, okay.
because
well,
I honestly
let's
want to do
get
like
that.
Is that a
the
group
people
person?
right here.
Yeah, that'd
and
be
then
cool.
Ben, because I know he really likes them too.
And I know that you were talking about that one last time.
Yeah.
I wouldn't mind going to that.
Mhm.
I know Josh,
the
that
way in
wasn't really his
Ohio.
cup of
Yeah,
tea.
it's definitely not. But I mean, I'd be fine with it.
We can get you a tattoo. You can fit in.
What do you have, Ryan?
All right, I'm just gonna list off like 4 or 5. Okay. Hard Times by Paramore. I like that one. It kind of pumps me up.
Very nice.
Chamber of Reflection by
You-
Mac DeMarco.
You had that last week.
Did I? Oh,
Yeah.
my bad.
Jeez, you basic
Blur,
bitch.
Girls and Boys. I like that one. The Smiths.
You like them both, you said.
The Smiths. This Night Has Opened My Eyes. And then Jeff Buckley. I Know It's Over. Those are good. Very sad songs.
What was the last one?
I Know It's Over by Jeff Buckley.
What do you have, Alex?
All right. I honestly didn't have a ton this week.
That's fair.
There was one song that I've suddenly taken interest to after watching a film, and it is called. That's from Moulin Rouge. In particular, it is the El Tango Derrickson.
El Tango Derrickson.
I quite enjoy the gravelly voiced man. I wish to emulate him one day. And it's got Ewan McGregor singing about love. It's a fun time.
Damn, I forgot to talk about the movie that I was going to do.
Yeah,
I'll talk about it
yeah.
next time.
Yeah.
And the only other one that I was of note is in The Mandalorian, your main gentleman is Tamora Morrison.
You mean Boba Fett?
Yeah, fuck. The armored man with the shoot bang. Yes, that's
Same one.
Yeah. I did not realize that he had released music.
Yeah, when you sent that, I was like, what the fuck? That's
Yeah, it's not too bad. He does a cover of Drift Away, and I was kind of jamming to it. At first, it's like ironically, like, oh, this is so dumb. I see it like on a TikTok, and then I'm just kind of listening to it, like, no, yeah, I can get with it. It slaps.
that's
Yeah.
funny. I didn't mention, but with the Chili Peppers and the Strokes, it's also with Thundercat as a guest artist, who I don't know, I've never heard of him before, but apparently he's in Boba Fett. He's one
Oh,
of
yeah?
like the I can't remember what they're called, but like they're one of like the gang people
The
with like the
mods, or-
mods. Yeah.
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 Okay.
And I guess from what someone else said, a lot of his music is played in the background when he's on scene or something.
Nice.
Which I'm like, wow, that's-
pretty neat.
I just found it funny that I found that out this past weekend when I saw the Chili Pepper thing. I'm like, wow, that's kind of a weird coincidence to see that. So, I mean, I don't know what his music is. I don't know if it's like EDM or what, but still, that's kind of
Just
cool.
look into it, at the very least.
Yeah, I'll have to look into it.
Yeah. Well,
Yes.
it's been fun. Now it's time for so long.
Yeah.
But Josh, if they had fun listening to us,
Oh, shit,
where
yeah.
else can they find us?
So you can find us you can follow us on Twitter at Take It Day Pod, Facebook at Take It Day Podcast. You can all subscribe to our YouTube channel, Take It the Day Podcast. You can listen to us on Spotify, Google Podcast, Apple Podcast, Bullhorn, Reason, Overcast, a bunch of other streaming platforms. And did I miss anything?
Share us.
Yeah,
Please.
share us, please.
We
need
need
more.
Like
more.
a cult.
Oh,
And,
and our YouTube is up.
Yeah, I said that. Yeah.
oh.
Comes together.
Also,
Stuff and things.
audio
have got-
audio
I-
episodes come out every other Wednesday typically. They're always on Wednesdays, and they're typically out between 10 and noon Eastern Standard Time. And videos will come out that Friday. The audio stuff comes out at like noon Eastern Standard Time. So yeah, if you're someone who likes to watch podcast, or just curious to what the hell we look like, now you can. And maybe we'll stream this
And we
live
don't
sometime.
disappoint.
Are you sure about that?
That's now from what I've been told.
There's occasionally a cat. It pays off.
Oh yeah, and there's a cat.
There's
sometimes.
occasionally some pussy in here.
I know you've been a host. This whole
Oh, very funny.
But yeah, maybe we'll attempt to stream this sometime live, and we'll have some audience interaction, actual audience.
Yeah,
interaction.
that'd be cool.
So yeah, that's about it.
Anyway.
I think so.
It's been fun.
Yeah.
I'll talk to you. Goodbye.
Go, Chubby.
Get the hell out of here.
Bye.